Hey everyone, it's your girl TeraMichelle. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Scents, our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. Today is going to be part 2 of a haul I started in January, and we're going to be discussing the Small Wonders collection from Estee Lauder. There are 8 fragrances in here. The packaging is really cute, and there are 8 fragrances in here. I will go ahead and be honest with you guys. You know I like to keep it real. I'm not gonna play games with y'all. I only like 2 out of the 8. There are only 2 of these that are worth owning, in my opinion. The rest is a no for me. Trying to make this presentable, but they give you 8. Look at this. You just can't act right, can you? They give you 8 of them. And these are sprayers. These are not dabbers. Look, for that alone, they get points for real. Sensuous Stars. Enjoy the sensual tranquility of a walk under a moonlit sky. The keynotes of this fruity chypre include Chinese plum, lavender, and orris. So let's just go ahead. I should have probably sprayed my hand while I read all that to give it a little bit of a... I'm only going to do one spray because I'm not about to drive myself crazy with all these fragrances tonight. Sensuous Stars. See y'all? So on the stick right now, I like this. This is about 7 days old. Very, very light, but what I'm picking up, I like. In the air, after just spraying this, all I get is that 80s lipstick. That old, 80s makeup, lipstick, powdery vibe. That's not my thing. It is not the worst thing I've ever smelled. Not by far. If you are someone who really, really likes that 80s lipstick smell, then this will be right up your alley. It actually smells much better on my skin than it did the stick. I just don't want to smell like this. Me personally, do not want to smell like this. So if you like 80s makeup, this is definitely for you. These lasted on the sticks for quite some time. I can still smell all of them on the stick, even ever so lightly. But again, it's literally been like a week or more since I sprayed them. I sprayed each of them like 5 times because I really wanted to get a full, a dose of it and be able to dive into it. There's something about this that I like, but that lipstick vibe, it's not for me. It's just not for me. But this is coming across pretty for somebody else, not me. Next up, we're going to talk about blushing sands. And I have to be honest that as every moment passes, Sensuous Stars is getting better. I really got to start testing stuff on my skin. I'm really feeling like these tester strips are just trash. And I'm not talking about the specific type that I have, but just mean in general. I almost think that we have to spray everything on us to get a true assessment, because we are not paper, we are not cardboard. And I really can't believe how much I like this fragrance when it was an absolute no on the stick. So the next one is Blushing Sands. And it says, let your senses lead you in a dream journey across rose-tinted sands. The keynotes of this woody vetiver fragrance includes Haitian vetiver, pink pepper, and musk accord. This is one I absolutely, positively did not like. So we're gonna, didn't I just say I was gonna spray this thing before I start reading? I can't listen to myself, Yeah, no. In the air, absolutely not. Not for me. I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry down a little bit. Haitian, I'm sorry, it says Haiti vetiver. I've always seen it as Haitian vetiver, so I'm sure that that's a typo. But pink pepper and musk accord. Oh my, no. No. You know what? I'm not even in the mood today to talk about all the ways I don't like this. So we're just gonna move on to the next one. Let me be mature. Okay. I don't like this. The vetiver and the pink pepper are doing too much. And for the only other thing to balance them out in large quantities to be the musk, it doesn't work for me. I'm pretty sure there's more than that in here. Yo, I'm done. I'm done. Next up, we're going to talk about Desert Eden. And it states, imagine the moment when the sun's rays spread over the desert at dawn. The key notes of this woody floral fragrance include sandalwood, Turkish rose, and this word is like a cousin to labdanum, but it's like olibanum. Olibanum? Whatever that is, bro. I'm just not tonight. So we're going to, again, I did it again. Y'all, why don't y'all just remind me? Be like, hey, TM, spray it before you read it. Desert Eden. Let me tell you something. Right now in the air, this smells amazing. I remember this from the last time when I sprayed it. It smelled really, really good in the air, but on the stick, it went left. So we're going to let that do whatever on my arm, dry on my arm. What's wrong with me tonight? Yeah, what's this called again? Blushing Sands. I'm going to put this over here on this side as an absolute forever no. Yo, I cannot believe how much I am liking this Sensuous Stars. Like, for real. What? And the lipstick vibe is like completely gone. That's crazy. Okay, let's get over here with Desert Eden. I'm going to hold it until I figure out where it's going. Oh, okay, we're going to put that over. Ooh. Okay, so this smells like 1980s Grandma Rose. That's all I got. And maybe like fingernail polish. Gross. I cannot. Next up, we're going to talk about Radiant Mirage. I like that name. I like all of these names, to be honest. Radiant Mirage follows a timeless road to a new realm of the senses just beyond reach. The key notes of this white floral woody fragrance include jasmine sambac, sandalwood, and patchouli. Now this should be a hit. I like all three of those notes in moderation. Again, I did not read it. You know what? I give up on myself tonight. Forget it. Just, who am I? Then I put it closer to my face. Come on. That was nasty. That was nasty, bro. This is dirty, earthy, real dirty and grimy, funky patchouli. This is nasty. Next up, we're going to talk about Infinite Sky, which is tickling my nose as we speak because I finally remembered to spray it first. So, Infinite Sky is rise up into a brilliant sunset sky, thrilling your senses with rare beauty. The key notes of this amber spicy fragrance include Szechuan pepper. What? I remember thinking the same thing the first time I read. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. Madagascar vanilla and leather wood. So in the air, I'm kind of liking what I smell. It's giving me a powderiness in the air. Okay, let's try this, y'all. See, yeah, this is exactly how that smelled. Okay, I don't like the note of Szechuan pepper. I don't like spicy food at all. You know, black pepper can be a little bit too much for me. So I definitely don't, want to know. No, it's making me sick to my stomach. So I do like what the vanilla and the leatherwood are doing in this one. It is not the worst fragrance, but that Szechuan pepper, that note isn't for me. I think I know, first of all, this room smells amazing right now. For all these ones that I really don't like, they're mingling in the air right now and it's giving me life. So I'm confused about what's happening. But I keep going back and I know I don't like these. But in the air, something's happening. But back to Infinite Sky, I can't do the Szechuan pepper note. This would be so much better if they had just did like a pink pepper or even a white pepper or a black pepper or something like that. Or a ginger, something with a little bit of a kick, something with a little bit of spice. But the Szechuan, no, it doesn't work for me. But this isn't a bad for. Ooh, it smells so good in this room. What is happening? Next is Dream Dusk. So let's see what they have to say about Dream Dusk. Dream dusk. Enter a secret garden where flurries of petals lead you from day into night. The key notes of this floral marine fragrance include cherry blossom, black currant buds, and geranium. How did I not like this? Or is this one of the ones that I liked? I don't even know what I liked anymore. What is going on? And I was supposed to spray it first. Ooh, the irkiness. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry down. Ooh. So it comes. What is in here again? Why does this? What I feel like whatever I just read wasn't super floral. Cherry blossom, black currant buds, and geranium. Okay, I guess. Okay. No. This is not the worst either. And I think this is gonna get better in the dry down, but the geranium is doing a bit much for me. I'm not gonna put this on the side that I don't like. You know, because I'll wear this. I will wear this. These other 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm probably gonna end up gifting those away because I never want to smell them again. That's how serious I am about that foolishness. But I can't necessarily say that I wouldn't give Dream Dusk a shot. You know, as I remember back on the sticks, there were, I think these were the exact same two that I said aren't terrible, and I put them in the middle. But then I just decided that I didn't want to be on the fence with anything. I decided that I wanted to pick a no pile and a yes pile. And so I put whatever the name of these are, Dream Dusk and Sensuous Stars in the no pile because they weren't loves, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that those are maybes, something that because I have and they're in the sprayer I will keep, but never will you see me with a full size of any of those. And so I'm guessing I had already put these two in the front because I liked them. Baby, these two right here so far though. I forgive them for these other 4. So just in case anybody missed it, let's just talk about the 4 that are absolute no's to me. That would be Radiant Mirage, which I think I actually like the least. Infinite Sky, Blushing Sands, and Desert Eden. I think that's the one that smells like 1980s rose, maybe. I don't know. Next, we are going to talk about Paradise Moon, which I freaking love. I freaking love all over the place. I love it. So it says, Paradise Moon, escape to a moonlit forest filled with temptations for the senses. The keynotes of this leather floral fragrance include osmanthus, cistus oil, and leather accord. Now, I don't know what cistus oil is. That's going to be CISTUS. Didn't even bother looking it up. Love the fragrance so much, I don't care what it is. And I'm starting to feel like I like leather because I'm finding leather, you know, when mildly used, to be in a lot of fragrances that I'm really finding to be calming. I don't have any free spaces to put this on my skin, but it was so fire on the stick that I don't care. I'm just going to go ahead and spray it on the stick again. Let me see if I can still smell it. Yes, baby, that is, come on, y'all. This is everything. I don't know if the sprayers actually matter with these little small things because I don't, unless you, whoo, child, just give me all of that right now in my life. Honey, yes. This is a weird opening and a weird, whatever this cistus oil is. I just like this, baby. It tickles my nose. It tickles my fancy. It is something that is bright and sparkling to me. And the dry down just gets sexy, baby, with that leather. I like this. I want a full bottle of this. I'm not going to lie. Paradise Moon is that deal for me. Last but not least, we're going to talk about the one that I smelled first. And I thought I was going to love this whole set if it was anything like this one. They are not. But it says, this is Tender Light. Feel the joy and warmth of sunlight and be lifted to a palace of dreams. The keynotes of this citrus green fragrance include Chinese tea accord, bergamot, and Florentine iris. Now, you guys already know how I am about my citrus, about my greens. And this one here is like leaking too. That makes me mad because it's my favorite one. I don't want to spill anything, but it's leaking around the atomizer. It smells so good. Baby, please. Just yes. The bergamot note in this is fire. Y'all know from my note series, I did a whole note on bergamot. I did a whole series of perfumes just about that note. And while I'm not the biggest tea note lover, I'm starting to appreciate it more as I'm starting to appreciate and get further and deeper into meditation in real life and becoming a little bit more zen since November. So yes. And for anyone new to the Terror Squad, when I say, if ever I mention November, that means November 2021. That's when me and my whole household ended up getting COVID. And I literally didn't think I was going to live through it. Like, honestly, I had come to as much to terms as you can with just, listen, y'all, I don't even like talking about it no more, but it was difficult. And so I just do things a little bit differently, or a lot of bit differently in my life, with regards to how I think, how I meditate, how I pray, how I focus, because life is so precious and time is too. I can just sit up here and have y'all watch me smell this all night. So with that being said, I am absolutely positively in love with Tender Light and with, I believe it's Paradise Moon. Yeah, Paradise Moon. Fantastic, full bottle worthy, just pretty fragrances. You just can't go wrong with them for me. If you have tried any of these, talk to me in the comments. A couple of my friends I know have these gift sets. I'd love to know, like Yvonne, Pink Von Love. Tell me what you thought. And I know that Perfume Madness, Courtney, I know you have it too. I would love to discuss with you guys what you like, what you didn't like, you know, why, that type of thing, for everybody who has tried these before. If you were interested in them, and based on how I described them to you, or there's some that you would want to get, are there some that you would want to steer clear from? So I gotta wash these off of me. These ones that are not it for real. To all of you who watched my last video, the trying 5 new niche fragrances from Harmony Perfumes, thank you so much for your support, because that is a new upcoming house. Not a lot of people are talking about them, but there are people who came in and said, you know what, I'm going to support TeraMichelle. I'm going to support Opinionated Sense because I rock with her. And I also just want to learn more about new houses, even if I'm not going to purchase from them. I want to know what's out there. I want to just keep an open mind and branch out. So for that, for being completely loyal, I thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. That is what the Terror Squad is all about. And of course, I want to talk to you guys in the comments. Have you tried any of the fragrances I talked about today? I do have another Chloe coming. I'm not gonna fake it. I bought a full bottle. It was the one that I heard the most about and I was really interested in. So I will be talking about all the Chloes in depth at a later date. And yeah, I want to talk to you guys in the comments. So until then, bye. Oh, say hi to Baby Yoda. Isn't he cute? I know he has a name, but I like Baby Yoda more.